Well, our next comic has a name that sounds normal. It's Mo, but it's not M-O-E like Three Stooges Mo. It's M-O. So please bring him up here and be nice to him, because he's saddled with the name Mo. Mo Haskins!
Get up for John Houseman, everybody! John Houseman! Alright! Hello, everybody, or as I like to nickname you guys, audience. I want to welcome you to the first part of the ethnic part of the show. I lost my train of thought, that's okay. Oh, a little bit about me. I am a recovering Negro. I haven't thugged in about 4 weeks. I'm happy to say the other day I saw a woman and I did not throw money or pour liquor on her.
You're coming back.
Yeah, we're coming back. And I also no longer consider a do-rag business casual. So, thought I'd let you guys know that I'm pretty proud of myself. A little bit more about me, thank you. I'm 23, I'm a part-time grad student, part-time comedian, part-time drug dealer, and a part-time purse snatcher. I'm just kidding, I don't go to school. I want to change my middle name. My middle name is Frederick. I want to change it to Danger. Just so when a girl says, what's your middle name, I can just go, Danger's my middle name. Wow, that worked so much better in my head. That's so odd. So if you take a gander around the room, minus Tony and Tony, I am the token black guy. And for those who don't know what that means, I mainly hang out with white people. And you know why I do that? Because I'm smart. Think about it. What do you think about when you see 4 black guys and 1 white guy? Community outreach, some kind of Big Brother program, charity. But what do you think about when you see 4 black guys and 1 white guy? Hostage situation? Yeah. It's kind of weird. Actually, I had a friend of mine come up to me and suggest how I get blacker. Get this. He told me to eat cornbread. Right? Like, apparently a lack of blackness is due to a cornbread deficiency. This is news to me. But like, white guy, wouldn't it be great if you ate cornbread and you got blacker all over? Yeah. Imagine you're at a party, you're telling the girl the best joke you know. You're like,
so I said to the guy, I'm like, aren't you glad I said banana? And she's laughing and I'm laughing. Oh, it's that. Oh, that's good. It's scrumptious.
So I'm laughing like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And I see that shorty, I slapped her ass. Just be careful, when you eat cornbread, you may feel the need to yell in movie theaters and watch countless hours of BET. It's okay, it's a common side effect. But I'm not even that black, you know? Like, I'm only Negro shade 13, so I'm kind of low on this scale. I actually classify myself as mocha. I was in New York City, I actually got a cab. Dig deep in those racial stereotypes, deep. I was freaking out too, I was like, is there a white guy behind me? What the fuck is going on? Weird. Odd. So as you all can tell, I am a reverse black albino, and a lot of my black friends say I act white. They're like, oh man, you act white. I'm like, listen, if me going to work, going to school, and actually paying my bills is acting white, then please give me some boat shoes, a sweater vest, and sign me up for the nearest yacht club. Because no other race says that. No other race is like you're acting a different race. Like, you never see some kids out in the winter playing and some kid runs up to him and he's like, hey man, I just built an igloo out of snow. And they're like, man, you acting real Eskimo right now. Cut that shit out. Knock it off. Sometimes I wish I was white so I could tell more jokes about hockey and then be believable. A lot of people, they ask me what my genetic makeup is, and I'm like, well, let's see, on my mother's side, I'm 50% Bayesian, 50% Jamaican, and my dad is 100% non-existent. It takes a toll, it takes a toll. I actually just found out I have some Irish roots. I am black and Irish, so I'm going to change my stage name to Black Angus. I hope it works out well for me. Actually, when a lot of people meet me, they think I'm gay. Do you think I'm gay? No. Granted, okay, one time I went to class, I wore this pink scarf. I thought that shit was hot, right? And this girl walks up to me, she's like, wow, it just screams gay. I'm like, what? Pfft, doesn't scream gay. I think it screams fabulous. It's Gucci, bitch. Actually, the people who think I'm gay are your stereotypical black guys, you know, your thugs. For example, I was in New York City, I was going to a show, and I bumped into a black guy, and this is what happened. He was like, faggot. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just because my clothes fit and I clip my nails does not make me gay. Right? Yeah. Then I slapped him and skipped away. I showed him who the faggot was. I do a lot of, has anyone been to New York City recently? Yeah? A lot of people assume I'm from New York City, and I'm not. Like, it's a nice city, but I don't like it. Like, it smells, and they bump into you, and they don't say sorry. And that's just the pigeons. Have you seen the pigeons? They don't fly for shit anymore. I bumped into a pigeon, I swear, this is what happens. Like, pussy. I was like, did a pigeon just call me a pussy? Fuck you. Have you seen the homeless people down there? The homeless people have the weirdest way of asking for money. Like, I would just like one to come up to me and be actually sincere and be like, excuse me, you could say no if you want, but could I have $1 so I can just eat for one night and just live for another day? I'm kind of down on my time. But no, they always gotta say something fucked up. I had one guy come up to me and he's like, excuse me, I just ate a bucket of my own shit. And I used to be a Black Hawk helicopter pilot with Marvin Gaye. Jesus, can I have $1? No, you cannot. Shoot. I do a lot of things that black people don't do. I ski. Right? You just see the people on the mountain like, what the fuck is Bigfoot doing here? Wait, that's a Negro? Huh. I didn't know FUBU made skis. That's very odd. I'm so sick of this weather. Is anyone else sick of this weather? Yeah! I can't wait for it to get nice. Who's ready for summer? Yeah! You know what I like to do during nice weather, especially during summer? I like to run. Does anyone else like to run? 1, 2, everyone else is fucking lazy. That's cool. But see, the thing is, the last time I went running, I got arrested. Don't get ahead of me. See, I was running with a buddy of mine, and he's white, and he's a little bit faster than me. So it did kind of look like I was chasing him. Yeah. Actually, one time I went running, I saw the most amazing thing in the world. I saw somebody get hit by a car. And it was an overweight woman, and she got hit by a Honda Fit. It was kind of ironic. And, and this white lady, like, torpedoes over there and stands over, and she's like, oh my God, are you okay? Really? You just watch her get hit by a car. Of course she's not okay. And I feel like that's just a white thing. Because if you put a black guy in this situation, he knows what to do and what to say in that situation. Black guy sees somebody get hit by a car, he's going to be like, oh shit! Well, looks like you're not going to need your wallet anymore. Let me just take that off your hands. Black people steal. I've been trying to get back in the gym lately, but I didn't know there were bullies in gym. Apparently there were bullies in gym. Like, I went to the gym and I was getting picked on. I was on the bench, okay, and I'm not a big person. Like, I was only benching the bar. And this guy comes over to me, he's like, that's bitch weight, that's pussy weight. And he was a big dude, so I wasn't gonna like try to fight him. So as a comedian, I started making jokes to him. And I looked at him like, what? Why are you making fun of me? Why are you picking on me? What, you think I'm cute? You wanna take me out to dinner or something? And you should have seen his face. Long story short, he made great omelets the next morning. I'm just kidding, I kicked him out that night. I don't like racist things. I don't like racism, really. You ever have somebody use like racial comments or racial slurs around you and it just makes you really uncomfortable? Like, I had this one guy use every single black slur to me known to man. And I'm like, listen, why can't you just address me like a normal human being? And the only thing he could say was, why can't you get out of my apartment? It's weird. If you're gonna use racial slurs, just make sure you get the right one with the right race. For example, I was in Price Shop the other day, standing behind a white couple, and I swear this is what happened. The guy looks back and he's like, honey, it's a Negro. Watch the kids. Motherfucker, do I look like a troll to you? God, we don't even want our own kids. What makes you think we want yours? Weird. There's some things I envy about white people that you can do that I, as a black man, cannot. Especially white guys. Especially during sex. Like, white guys, you can choke fuck a girl and that's okay. Because if I choke fuck a girl, that's assault. Alright? Just to spank her, I make her sign a waiver. She's like, oh, spank me. Yeah, you want me to spank you? Yeah, spank me. Okay, I need you to sign here, 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 and here. Initial here. Let's see, we're going to need a witness. Camera guy, can you come here for a second? White guys, you can also talk dirty to your girls. You can say the most vile shit to them and it's okay. You can be like, yeah, you stupid slut, you stupid fucking whore, I hope you die. And they love it. You ever try that with a black girl? That shit don't work. I tried something mild one time. I was like, who's your daddy? She turned around, she's like, fuck you nigga, you don't know that. Wow, that fucked up even more. Fuck. I feel like being black, I'm so paranoid about everything. I'm just paranoid. For example, I was at work the other day, and someone sent me an email. Apparently there's an Amber Alert going out, a little white girl's missing. And she wants to form a search party. See, white people, you see an Amber Alert, you want to go looking for them. But for black people, when we see an Amber Alert, it is a full-scale lockdown. Don't nobody leave their house, okay? Like my friend might call me, hey Mo, you want to go to the bar? Nigga, there's a little white girl missing. See you in a month? And I'll do anything to form an alibi if that happens. Anything. I'll call up my ex-girlfriend. I'll be like, bitch, I hate you. I hope you die. Oh, by the way, it's 8:45 on Sunday. Click. And white people, you can just deny. You can deny and it's okay. You're off the hook in an instant. You can be standing there with blood all over your shirt and just say nothing and just be like, no, and it's okay.
Like you'd be like, no, I've never seen that white girl in my life. She's definitely not in my basement.
And the cop's like, sounds good to me. Come on, Malone, I hear there's a nigger down the street. Let's go check him out. Meanwhile, I'm at home doing P90X with my shades open, hoping my neighbor sees me. Just so if they get interviewed by the cops, they're like, no, there's no way Mo could have kidnapped the little white girl. At 8:45 on Sunday, I saw him doing extreme yoga naked. Balls were everywhere. I just feel like I have so many questions that nobody answers. So many questions about races that nobody answers. Like, for example, if a self-hating black guy hangs himself, is that a hate crime? If a cannibal eats a Chinese person, are they hungry an hour later? This is the one that's never answered. If I am at a pool and I see a Hispanic person jump in the pool, get out, and only dry off the front half of their body, is it rude if I say, hey, wetback? I guess so. I'm not sure. So, who likes to watch TV in here? Anybody? Yeah. I was watching TV the other day, which is what I often do between drinking and crying. And I just like to flip through the channels, and like I saw MTV Cribs, and I think that show needs to be renamed to MTV Shit You Ain't Got. Then I switched to Lost, and I think Lost needs to be changed to What the Fuck? No Lost fans? That's okay. And then I flipped through the channels, and I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger on TV. I'm like, oh, why can't that be me? Why can't I be Arnold? And I started thinking, what would Arnold Schwarzenegger be like if he was black? I think the first thing would be that his new name would be Arnold Schwarzenegger. His catchphrase would be, I'll be back, but he never will be. But then me and a friend came up with a list of movies if Arnold Schwarzenegger was black, and I want to share these with you guys. Okay, we're going to start off simple. The Blackinator. The Last Black Shit Hero. Command Fro. Broman the Barbarian. And then we get into weird, like, sequels. Running Man 2, Hopping the Fences. Junior 2, That Ain't My Baby. And Twins 2, Ducking Them Child Support Payments. There's some things I just don't get. I'm not the sharpest tool in the box, I'm really not. Like, you ever have somebody use big words on you and you don't know what it means, but you kind of play it off like you do? I was in a conversation with a guy the other day, and in the middle of the conversation he's like, dude, you're such an atheist. I'm like, what? No. I like girls. There's just some things about the English language that I don't get. Like, there's one phrase I despise, which is the phrase, no offense. Because you know when someone precurses with that, they're about to say something fucked up. And like, some people don't even use it right. Like, I had one dude, he's like, no offense, dude, but your grandmother sucked my dick last night. No offense, though. We still cool? No, we're not. We're not. I had a list of dream jobs that I wanted to be when I was a kid. I always wanted to be something different. Like at one time I wanted to be a speech therapist for Mike Tyson. And then I wanted to be a motivational speaker for suicide attemptees. That takes a second, that's okay. And then I realized what I really want to do. I want to become a magician. Because magicians are the shit. Those skills can go anywhere. Imagine the sex life. It must be like one continuous show. I go to finger a girl, I pull out a rabbit. She tells me my dick is too small and like a wand, it gets bigger. She tells me she's pregnant, I disappear. That would be so great. That really would be. It would be so awesome. So clearly I'm single. And don't laugh at my pain. And I hate it when I hang out with a lot of people who are in relationships, and I just hate it when they throw their relationships in my face knowing damn well I'm single. Like, for example, I had a girl come up to me at work the other day, and she's telling me how she's on a 3-year anniversary with her boyfriend. I'm like, wow, I can't even hold on to a girl for more than 3 seconds. And she's like, no, you just haven't found the right one. I'm like, no, I really can't hold on to them. Somehow they get untied, and then they start screaming, and things just get really awkward from there. Hi. I think my singleness has reached an all-time low. Like, I made a second Facebook account for my right hand so I can be in a relationship with it. When I go out, I roofie my own drink hoping I get raped. Thanks, Jeff. I realized, but since I've been single, I've been drinking a lot. Does anyone else like to drink? Who's drinking in here tonight? I had a beer, I don't know what happened to it. You ever meet somebody who refuses to drink something because they had a bad experience with it? Usually women. And, like, you meet somebody who's like, no, I won't drink vodka, I had a bad experience. And what I usually say to them is this: listen, I've had bad experience with women. That doesn't mean I'm sucking dick on the weekend. That's what the weekdays are for. They do comedy on the weekends. Usually when I'm drunk, I end up, for some reason, every time I'm drunk, I tend to roam into the women's bathroom. And, hold on. Because when I'm drunk, I see the door, it says women, and I'm like, I want that, okay? So one time I got really pissed off, it happened way too much, and I talked to the owner. I'm like, listen, maybe you should change the sign. Maybe make a sign that says, you know, women pee here or something. And then I started to think about it, I'm like, no, because if I saw that, I'd probably be more inclined to walk in there. Aww. I wrote that last one when I was drunk. I was really drunk last night. I think I accidentally slept with a guy. Yeah, clearly I wasn't thinking straight. I like that joke. Anybody have cats in here? Cats, anybody? Dogs? I have a cat and a dog, but I prefer cats. But the only thing is, I don't like the mannerisms of cats. Like, you ever notice with a cat, they decide to clean themselves when you happen to be eating? They're like, oh, I see you're eating a porterhouse. That reminds me, I need to lick my ass for the next 15 minutes. They have weird ways of showing affection. It's like, oh, I see you're home. I left you a gift in your shoe. I'll give you a hint. It's my puke. And they sleep all day, and they want to be bothered with you at night. And they're up. Like, it might be 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, hey. Hey! Hey, what? Pet me. Cats are dicks. My mom asked me if I was excuse me. My mom asked me if I was indecisive the other day. I told her I wasn't sure. Thank you, that's part 1 of the 3 lamest jokes I've ever written. Here comes part 2. I was taking my diabetes medicine the other day, and I don't have diabetes, I just take it so I don't get it. And I saw they took a census of the people who voted for Obama, and it turns out it was a lot of homeless people. And they actually interviewed some of the homeless people, and they all gave the same response. When they asked them, why did you vote for Obama, they all said, because they promised us change. That takes a second, that's okay. Part 2, here comes part 3 of the 3 lamest jokes I've ever written. Who has kids in here? 1, 2. You know that lullaby, Rockabye Baby? That's a really fucked up thing to say to your child before they go to bed, isn't it? Like, it's good, then halfway it just goes downhill. How's it go? Rockabye baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle along. Like, why don't you just cut out the middleman, kiss your child on the head before they go to sleep, and go, you're gonna die in your sleep. Just do that. So much easier. Those are 3 lamest jokes I've ever written. Thank you very much for enjoying that with me. There's things I want to do before I die. I want to form the first blind barbershop quartet that only covers the song I Can See Clearly Now. I also want to form the first atheist a cappella that only covers the song Don't Stop Believing. And I just thought of this the other day. I want to form a choir full of all women who have been battered that only cover the song Hit Me Baby One More Time. I have dreams. I think the song Push It by Salt and Pepper should only be played during deliveries of babies. I want to try I'm trying something new. I want to try some impressions for you guys, so if that's okay with you guys. Thank you. Okay, thanks, Jay. Okay, here's the first impression. Boop, 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 boop. That's my aunt backing up. Okay, here's the second impression. Actually, the last one. You're stupid! You're dumb! You'll never amount to anything! That's my dad during Christmas last year. That went horribly. That's okay. I listen to a lot of rap music. I don't like hip-hop. I feel like, I listen to a lot of hip-hop. I don't like rap music. I feel like it always sounds the same. Like it always goes, I walked in the club, threw money in the air. When I get drunk, I pour champagne everywhere. That sounds like a horrible experience to me. I don't know about you guys. Who wants to hang out with somebody who gets drunk, knocks drinks over, and spills money all over the place? You sound like my ex-girlfriend. She was a raging alcoholic. I sing about things that are painful memories. disgusting joke ever. My name is Mo Haskins. Thank you very much for having me.
Mo Haskins. He's not gay. I believed it in the beginning. Okay, have you ever been stuck